uh, data loss prevention strategies like DLP strategies using ACI and DLP and Microsoft Information Protection tools as well. And I collaborated with threat intelligence teams and different kinds of IOC feeds and techniques and tactics and procedures with active investigations and incident patterns as well. And with different teams, with our team, I improved the mean time to response and optimizing the alert handling and workflows and orchestrating the auto response actions as well. So I acted as a primary escalation point during the critical security incidents and according with the cross-functional teams and leadership. And if any other severity level is higher, and I escalated things into the management level, and also designed and implemented the custom threat scoring and models in Splunk to prioritizing the alerts based on the asset criticality and MITRE ATT frameworks. And also I have experience in cyber kill chain and MITRE ATT frameworks and perform reverse engineering and behavioral analysis and malware samples and memory dumps and during the targeted attack investigations in my activities. And also automated the phishing triage lifecycle integrated with XOR with the Microsoft Defender and virus tool and URL scan and reducing the manual analyst workload. And I have good experience and no, overall I have about 10 years of experience and before Legato Systems, I was into Wipro Technologies as a security analyst from 2016 to 2023. And before that, I was into Infosys as a network engineer from 2010 to 2016. And I have EDR and XDR solutions as well, O365 Defender and some other project I work with Carbon Black, and I have firewall administration experience and Cisco AICA and Palo Alto networks. And threat intelligence, as I mentioned, IOC analysis and threat modeling and malware analysis and malware analysis in terms of basic level, static and dynamic level. And also cloud security, as I mentioned, I have exposure of Azure security as well and AWS security as well. So this is brief about me, Rajesh.
Okay. So in the current role, like, may know how big is your team? And I mean, how many members are in the team?
In our team, we are totally team size is of 16 members, 16 different kinds of engineers are working, and yeah, 9 members are into L1 roles, and 3 members are working as a L2 role, and other 2 are L3 role. They are working in our team. Prajesh, yes, yeah.
So all this L1, L2, and L3 all are reporting to you, or do they have independent team leads as well?
No, they are reporting to me. Yes, all are reporting to me. L1, L2, and L3 are reporting to me. So I'm just like a delivery manager in the organization where I will be working, delivering, and so multiple clients and handling a team as well.
Okay. And what kind of metrics you use to track the team's performance, or like what kind of SLAs you have aligned with the client?
Metrics and SLAs, yes. We have. I gladly explain because as a client delivery manager. So I follow the team performance metrics and like I will check the endless productivity and quality instant handle per analyst and case to case and closure and rate and assign the different cases and false positive rate for an analyst I'll observe, and escalation and accuracy, and I'll check the efficiency metrics like mean time to acknowledge and mean time to respond, and average investigation time per incident, and I'll check the skills and capability matrix as well, and under trending contributions and playbook adherence rate, and the tool like any tools if they require, and the shift rotational, and I am on call responsiveness and collaborate with incident response and IT team as well. In respect with the client performance matrix, I do check the incident response time for any breach or rate, and I'll go with the incident, and risk matrix and incident volume I will be checking, and if any severity level, and we will distribute the talk, and whatever the top vectors, and what is the containment success rate and average across the matter, and I will track it, and likewise, if any new cases or new candidate are there, I'll taking into onboarding, and I'll be part of into interviews as well. If any metrics like SOAR automation rate and manual effect reduction, and playbooks that are executed per monthly and mostly focus on preventing and whatever the cost savings, and due to the automation and security maturity improvements, and score and complaints faster improvement. Like this, internal performance and team performance, I focus on productivity and investigation, quality and skill, both for growth for the team as well for clients. So I track the SLA complaints and incident rates detection, effectiveness, and business risk reduction. So likewise, SLAs and metrics I have experienced in this organization. Prajesh?
Okay. And will you be jumping in on the critical incidents that he is handling, like P1 or P2?
Yes.
Okay. And can you name any recent P1 or P2 you jumped in and you led the team to drive?
Yes, I handled some critical incident even, and recently. Let me recollect. There was one critical incident. So I recently handled a P1 critical incident involved a suspected ransomware intrusion in a production environment. So and also cloud environment as well. So here what happened was, this was a critical. So we have in the environment Windows servers like Azure workload. So we detected that through EDR and SIEM correlation. So it was a threat type of ransomware activity. So I involved some lateral movement. So it happened one mission to another mission, and privileges escalation. So we received multiple failed logins followed by a successful privilege login. So I saw there was a suspicious PowerShell execution with encoded commands. So lateral movement attempt across the critical services. There was a outbound connections to known malicious IPs. So these were P1 incident was triggered. So immediately what I did, we activated the incident response bridge and isolated the impact endpoints using the EDR Microsoft Defender, disabled the compromised accounts and enforce the passwords reset and block the malicious IPs. So at firewall EDR level, preserve the forensic evidence like memory and logs, and then investigation, and we conduct the root cause analysis using the SIEM EDR and SOAR integration, identify the phishing emails as an initial access vector. We refer that no data exfiltration. Then we provided the early updates to the senior leadership and CISO coordinated. I did, so that the business impacted was minimal and contained. So this kind of incident I handled in recent times, Prajesh.
Okay. So Prajesh, you want to pitch in or should we? good opportunity. And there is a correction you are spelling my name because my Manoj is the one who is coordinating. Just giving a heads up.
Okay. Manoj, can I call Manoj?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Manoj. Never mind for that.
No, it's not. So, do you have hands-on experience? Like, have you led investigations across, like, using tools like Defender, XDR, FD, CrowdStrike?
Yes, I am part of the integration and implementation team of Cortex and CloudStrike also. So, yes, I have good experience on this.
Okay. And what kind of threat detection mechanisms you do on the Azure or GCP environments? Like, what type of things you used on that, and how do you do that?
Regarding yes, in regard to Azure, you are talking about, is it?
Yeah, threat for Azure, for cloud environments like Azure, GCP. How do you do this threat detection?
In terms of threat detection in Azure threat, first I use a layer detection strategy on Azure and covering the identity, compute, and network, and cloud control plan and data and configuration, because already all the directions and centralized into Sentinel. So actually, and automated using server in the logic apps and identity based transaction. So we use Azure Ready and Intra ID. So I'll enable the Android design and audit logs and use the conditional access policies and leverage the Microsoft Defender and identity and create the central analytic rules like KQL custom query language for multiple field logins and success and privileged role assigned and outside the change window also. So, and I have the compute threat detection and Azure virtual machines and servers. I enable the Microsoft Defender for endpoint and collective Windows security and SIEM login and stream for any templates and directions, and I do the network and perimeters threat detection also. So I enable the network security flow and logins and enable the Azure firewall and web application firewall logins and use the Defender for cloud alerts and using the control plane and IP API abuse detection and role assignment changes, and I have understanding that experience of working on poster based detection and configuration and detection, and I use the Microsoft Defender for cloud and CloudSec and SIEM and EDR as well.
Okay, understand. Maybe like on the technical side, I know pretty much fair idea on your experience. So your recent experiences with Legato Health Technologies from 2023.
Yes.
And you mentioned in November 2025. You left the organization. I know reason for that. Like, why did you get yourself relieved from Legato Health Technology?
You're asking about why did you leave that organization?
Reason for separation from the Legato.
Yes. See, Legato is very good organization, but it is a sister organization in India. Majorly, it is a US company like Elevance Health. So basically, they will do health products and apps and insurance kind of things. So it was very good company, but only reason is due to recession in US, their clients' projects were not deputed to India. So in this quarter, there are no projects to India. Due to only this reason, I relieved from the organization. Otherwise, it is so good organization. I'm very happy with my clients and my team also.
Okay. I take the answer like that session. and the project has undergone the ramp down. Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay, I think I'm done with my questions. Do you have any questions for us, Naveen?
I don't have much questions at this moment. May I know what kind of business operations in this organization? And,
This is for a European client who basically deals with the infra stock markets.
oh,
And we are on the transition phase where we are getting the client moving from Europe to India.
okay.
Where we are building the team in India so that we can take up the KD and reverse KD.
Okay.
And we can run the show from here.
Okay.
So ideally, it's purely a service-based project where we serve for a European client who belongs to the financial sector handling the stock market.
Sure. Sure. Understood. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. So if you don't have any other questions, then we are good to close.
Like European countries